Hi guys, this is Togozi from UniApplyForMe. Today we'll be teaching you how to apply to the University of Mpumalanga. So currently we have completed the first step. Um, I think we'll link that to the beginning of the video. It's pretty simple. You just select that you are beginning a new application and everything, and then you're gonna continue and fill out this information whereby you fill out your details, your particulars, and then you add all the required fields, and you please also don't forget to indicate at the end that you are applying for residence as well. Okay, so we just complete all the required information with the red stars next to them, and then when you're done with that, you go to the next page, and then you enter your next of kin details and all of that, and yeah, you enter all the information as well in the red stars and the asterisks. So with the next of kin's personal and contact information, you could enter probably a sister, a mother, father, anyone closely related to you, but preferably not your parents, but like somebody related to you, maybe your sister or your aunt, or anybody who you think will be responsible, should anything happen to you. And then the address is everything, the details. And then the part where it says account contact details, that's where you're going to enter the person who's going to be paying for your fees. If you're going to be relying on a bursary, like for example NSFAS, you can enter anybody's details. Could be your mom. Preferably, you should enter your parents, or yourself. You could also enter yourself, but it's advisable that you enter a parent. And if you don't have a parent, you can enter yourself or sister or anyone else. Guys, can you please remember that when you use an email address to fill in these kind of details, you use people's email addresses that actually work, because usually when people apply, they use email addresses and then they forget their passwords and everything. So make sure that you use an email address and make sure that you're going to be able to remember the password to that email address, and because if you lose it, it's going to be very difficult for you to get back your information. So here you're going to enter your matric year. If you're applying in the current year, you'll enter the current year for which this video was made in 2022, and the person applying here is doing the grade 12 in 2022, so you're going to write 2022. And then after that, we'll choose, are you applying for undergraduate or postgraduate? You're going to select undergrad since your matric year is 2022. Okay, so after selecting that, it's gonna ask you, are you upgrading? For which, if you're doing your matric this year, no. And if you're upgrading, you select yes. And then are you completing or have completed South African or international matric? You'll select SA matric. And then you choose to enter your grade 12 exam number. It's optional. It's not required, so you can just skip that. And then choose your final school leaving certificate, for which here we will select NSC grade 12. Okay, and as you do that, you're going to add subject here by clicking on these icons here, and then you're going to enter the marks and everything that you got for that subject, and you add the subject here. For example, let us take here this person that we're applying for at this moment. They did grade, for example, this person did geography as one of the subjects. So the order in which you enter the subjects does not matter. So you just enter them as they are. And then the grade means the actual mark that you got, the final percentages. So you're going to enter, if your mark falls under a certain category, like 70%. If you got 70, if you got 75, you will choose the 70 to 79 range. And let's say this person got 54%, so we're going to choose adequate, which is 50 to 59%. And then the grade 11 symbol is they got 54%. Okay, I'm gonna select 54, then we're gonna choose final grade 11 symbol, and then we select 4. And then if you have the matric marks, you can actually add them, the mid-year, the term 2 matric marks. You can choose to also add them, and for this person, they actually do have their grade 12 mid-year marks, and for geography, they got a 36. And the symbol is going to show which is a level 2. Let's say level 2. Not sure why it's not searching. Well, it's not necessary to fill out all of this information. It's just, for demonstration purposes. So you're going to do that with all of your subjects and then continue. Okay, so you've added your details and everything, and then you're going to click on next. And then they're going to ask you the name of the school that you attended. You're going to click on the arrow and search for the name of your school. Okay, so we went to Waigaphone, and then you're going to click on search to search for the school, and make sure that the school you select is actually the school. And then it's going to ask you what are you currently doing. If you're currently doing matric at this year, you're going to select grade 12 student, and then this is going to be selected by default as no. And then next to that, it's going to ask you academic year, which year you're applying for, 2023 in this case, and then you can select the faculty that you'd like to apply to. Okay, so for us, it's going to be the faculty of Dev, Eco, and Business Science, and then you're going to choose the program that you're going to be applying for, and then you're going to choose whatever qualification you're choosing. Then period of application, it's first year, and then you're going to choose option. It's usually going to select this for you, but you can customize it on other. So you are allowed, I believe, two options, 2 or 3 options, and then yeah, you continue with your submission. So you can choose any faculty, depending on what you would like to apply for. Yes, do whatever you want to apply for, and then submit all those values. Okay, so we've selected all our applying for courses, and after we fill our qualification, make sure here all of the information is true to your knowledge, and then verify if your marks are captured correctly and all of your details are captured correctly. Once you verify the information, you're going to click on continue, and then here you're going to create a PIN, which is going to be used for your applications. You're going to use this PIN to log into your UMP panel to check your application status, or if you are accepted, you could be using this for your student related activities. Please remember that this should be a PIN that should be 5 digits, numbers only, and you should not forget this PIN, because if you are to lose it, it will be difficult for you to reset it. So after you've entered the PIN, click on I agree and then submit application. Then after that, it's going to ask you, do you have any electronic copies of your certificates or documents to upload? You're going to select yes. If you have your ID scanned, you can use an app called Cam Scanner to scan your documents and then upload them either as picture or PDF. That'll be very useful for you. Okay, and then at this point, guys, it will show you the details of your applications, and then you can see your name and student number that you will use for your application. Then you will choose the exit button, and then you can track your applications by visiting the apply page. Thank you.